Yeah, Bob Canado. I'm going to take about 20 minutes and give you an overview of Live Pure and why I decided to add it to, a couple of my portfolios of companies that I'm working with. Um, Basically, I'm going to go through the couple of slides, and then I'll show you the really a nice marketing site some of the leaders put together. That's kind of I'm even using the slides off of that site, and then we'll be done. It should take less than 20 minutes. But just to give you an overview, and by the way, all this information is on this marketing site. I'm just giving you my little spin on it. Okay. Obviously, let's start with the company. They're out of Plano, Texas. They've been around for many years, very solid, um, and their really line is wellness and health. Um, I'm not going to go through these. What I love what this company did, they have in this site I'm going to be showing you. They have little clips, so actually about 20-minute clips on each product line done by a leader. So you'll really get to dig into what I just ordered the core for, okay, for balancing your system, detoxing. They have a cafe line, which is great. They have a, kind of an energy line. They have a superfruits line, a skincare line, and they have a great weight loss. I guess this Aqualine is something a lot of people are talking about. So you can get up to speed on the products. The key here is ample amount of products for you to what in this business what we have to do a little bit each month, okay? And of course we can build a customer base also, right? So there's Aqualine again. You can just see some of the photos. They've got some amazing testimonials on this product. I'm just getting up to speed on it, but it's doing quite well. They are a global company, and let's just jump right into the compensation. $49 to enroll as a rep. You can come in as a free customer, and everyone buys. If you do enroll as a preferred customer, it doesn't cost you anything. You get the products at the same price that we get them for. Okay, um, everybody to earn. This is true in any networking company. You got to do your little bit. They call it Smart Ship. You don't have to be on it. You can use your orders and your customer orders, but because you got to do it by a certain, once a month, you play Russian roulette if you're depending on what customer orders are coming in. Best thing is you and your family just lock into, you could always change it, 100 points a month. That's about $140 a month of picking whatever products you want, shipping to your door, okay, on a credit card. That's how we have consistency. That's how we build a sales team. You make ongoing commissions. It's not one month someone orders and you. Now again, talking the reps, not all brand partners or all reps. Let's just call them that brand. Well, they call them brand partners. All brand partners order every month, and they do a lot more than just 100 because they start loving and getting into the products. And the only other thing is when you do come in, which I think I'll show you at the end, they have some packages. They have some larger packages, great benefits to them. They also have come in for whatever you want. If you want to put a first order in, okay, I encourage that because until the smart chip pulls a month later, you start building a team, you won't be adding up any rewards or any points until you put that first order in. So just about everyone comes in with an initial order. They fill out their smart chip. They can change it or cancel it whenever you want. And of course, they come in for $49. Okay. So that's the basic setup. All right. Now I'm going to go through this. I'm just learning it myself. But if someone buys, which I don't get because you can be a wholesale customer uh, just for registering and then you get the products cheaper. But if someone does buy retail, you get a 25% commission. Now, I'll talk about the actual customer retention bonuses. Actually, I'll just cover it down here. This is once a month. All the customers that come in, they call me a customer pod. Every rep has that, right? If you're a brand partner and you have people that didn't come into the become a brand partner themselves, they don't want to spend the $49. They can become what's called a preferred customer. When they buy products, okay, you get from 5 up to 50% of all the volume, depending on how many customers and what kind of a base of customers you have, whether your customers do 100 a month or whether they do, 3,000 a month, you're going to get up to 50% of that order in your pockets. Influencers can make a fortune just marketing the products if they choose to. So we covered that. Sponsor bonus is a one time. So if I bring you into the business, you buy that initial pack, or I should say, let's use you as an example. You bring someone in, new person buys an initial pack, you make 20%. So if they buy $100 pack, you'll get $20. Okay, so that's one time. Doesn't totally, I don't go crazy about it. I love residual income. So let's talk about the team bonus. This is the crux of the income. And I'll go back to the slide to finish off, but let me show you the team bonus. Binary, this is where I made my $4 million with my last company. Binary simply means you build it. This is you. You have people above you, just like if this was you, you'd have people above you. But here, the team starts with you. We're going to build a left team and a right team. Line goes just this imaginary line down the middle. Just wanted to get you the understanding the how it fills out and how powerful this is. You can keep bringing people in. Usually we string them down. If you keep bringing people in, you put one on the left, one on the right, then you go left side, left side, right, wherever the team, this side gets going. Some of these people start bringing in people. This becomes your larger team. You're going to focus on your shorter team with your own personal people you bring in. And of course, your customers are all around you. They just count for your own personal volume, okay? And they also, I believe that volume gets dispersed to your weaker leg, which you get paid commissions on, okay? But bottom line is these are the brand partners. And remember, look at these lines. Just like you have a base of customers, they'll all have a base of customers. So it's not only, so where does volume come in from? First-time orders, customer orders, all the customers that they're going to have, whether they have 1 or 50, all that volume you're getting paid on. Crazy, isn't it? Their monthly auto ship, they do more. Maybe they buy 400 or 500 a month for their home. Okay. So everything that each rep produces, personal use and customer use, is getting tallied. It doesn't matter where it comes from. This guy brings someone in who brings someone in Colombia, brings someone in Asia, brings someone in Michigan. This grid just has no end, and everybody earns the same way. Isn't that fair? This isn't your team of subordinates. When this guy comes in, he has a left and a right side, gets paid exactly like you do. This person way down here has a left side and a right side. You follow that? Isn't that beautiful that you're basically empowering a team of entrepreneurs who can earn the same exact way you do? It's not a hierarchy like corporate America. That's a pyramid. The guy at the top of the the CEO always makes more money. Here, this guy way down here could build a bigger two-team structure. Now, granted, all his activity will be on your right side, but you got to produce on your left side, right? So he could make more than you if he's more balanced. It doesn't matter that he's below you. That's fair, guys. Okay, so binary is a wonderful structure. It's a two-team. People lead to people, lead to people. Every week, the company just adds it all up. What the customers bought, what the people bought, and says at the end of the week, you're going to get 10% of your lesser leg. Make sense? 10%. So if this side does 4,000 and this side does 3,000 for the week, guys, my teams, I had a group doing $1 million a week. That's how crazy this volume can get when you're talking about to infinity. Okay. So no limits to how deep this goes. But let's say 4,000 and 3,000. What's 10% of 3,000? $300. Boom. That's what you made that week. Whatever you get paid on goes back to zero, starts the next week. If there's carryover volume, right? If this side was bigger, that just goes into the next week. Okay. So you never lose the bigger side volume, but you're getting paid on 10% of the lesser leg. There's other trainings on this. It's not that complicated. Just watch what happens. Get it started, and then God knows people. You don't know who knows who. This could be outrageous income. You would make, I forget where they cap it, but crazy income. Okay. Now, and it's capped at some ridiculously high amount, 12,000 a week or something like that. Okay. Again, watch these comp plans in more detail. That's the team bonus. Generational. Now, see if you grasp this. I think it's maybe more than that, but you get 7% of multiple people. This is based on what we call your enrollment tree. So it's not complicated. Just think of as you're bringing people in, they're all going down the binary. But if these are all you're personally sponsored, and these are all these three are personally sponsored, think of them all going on your front line. Okay, there's the binary tree and there's the enrollment tree. The enrollment tree starts with you, all the people you bring in, all the people they bring in. Why are we tracking it this way? Think of 7% of what all your personals make and all their personals and all their personals. You get so many tiers of 7% of what? The paycheck that all those people make in this binary. So think about that. If you bring someone in and they go to town and they make 100,000 a year, well, what's 7% of that? You're gonna make $7,000 just off that person's income, and they get paid monthly, of course, on it. But the idea is it's based on 7% of, and this is on multiple, could be hundreds and hundreds of people. Everyone you bring in, everyone they bring in, everyone they bring in. I think it goes down 10 generations of 7%. Crazy. Okay. Now I could have some of this wrong. I just want to put something out there for you guys. You can look at the comp plan a lot deeper. Okay. Leadership bonus, as you get to a certain level, you can get 3% of the whole company profits. I love this Live Pure bonus. It's a monthly bonus that starts it, and you don't have to be a superstar. You do some building, you get up to a certain rank, and you're going to make 300 a month, every month, on top of whatever you make in the team bonus and the generational bonus. You'll get an extra $300 a month paycheck. You can go as high as an extra $1,100 a month. Okay, I already talked about customer retention. As your customers buy, the more they buy, whether you have one customer or 50, obviously you have 50 customers all buying $50, $60 a month. That all adds up. You can get up to 50% of all those orders in your pocket each month. Okay, and rank up. As you rank through these levels, you get a one-time. Besides getting the monthly bonus every month, there is a one-time bonus as you go up to the higher levels, starting, not that hard to get to the 150, but then the next bonus might be 300, all the way up to the top bonus of one-time payment of $17,500. Okay, so pretty crazy comp plan. Just go to work. All you have to do, guys, is what are we doing? We're looking for people that you bring to the table, and then they start doing the same thing. We train everyone. The concept is brand partners come in. They want the products at the lowest price. So a lot of times they're going to refer people just through the product. People come in based on the products or based on wanting to earn residual. That's the mother lode of income. They say, look, I can find. Remember what you got to do. I can buy about 100 points of product. I know me and my family can do that. If I have to rely on some customers, I'll build a customer base. But as long as I do my little bit, and I bring people in that also this makes sense because they want to make residual income or an extra 500 a month or an extra 100,000 a year. You start, and they do the same thing. This gets out of control, and now you have 30 people building your business. Just every single person, whether they do a little or a lot, they're building your team, aren't they? If they're building their team left and right, they're building your team. It just depends on what side of the line they fall under. What a beautiful entrepreneurial concept. Help others make money, you get rewarded immensely. Okay. That's pretty much the plan, guys. These are some of the ranks, some of the money they make, and they get dream trips. As I told you, come in, you get definitely monthly. You got to do 100 PV a month. personal volume. You can count customers. Again, I just think you should attach yourself, you and your family, to at least $100 or 100 points, about $140 a month. Let that be your auto ship. Okay. First orders, you can come in for, if you want to buy $100 pack, you can also come in with bigger VIP packs, which opens up a little bit more of the comp plan. Initially, you don't have to earn it. It's up to you. You get, when you bring people in, one of the biggest things is you get 30% of their first order. Okay. That's up to you. It just depends on where you are financially. We don't push anybody for that. And of course, if that people do come in bigger, it's going to add more volume because we get paid on that binary based on all that volume that comes in on first order. So the last thing, guys, is look, it's not a big investment, let's call it. It's, use that term, but outlay of cash to get started. And the question is, whoever your enroller is, your sponsor, we call them the same word, they're building a left team and a right team. And this is just showing you, look, let's say they're putting you on the right team. If you're ready to go, you'll be here. And then their extra spillover, or these people potentially, remember, everyone is building two sides. So if they decide this guy, or your enroller, or your people above them start putting more people down this right side, do you want them under you? Or do you want to wait and pontificate? Next thing you know, you decide 6 months later to come on board. Now you're in this position. Okay. And you missed, these are more people that started to build that could have been in your group. So don't make it into a $10,000 decision. If you like the products, I'm working with you. We have a lead generation system. I'm kind of being a team leader as far as working with people and bringing them on board. Let's get started, and we'll get you up to speed and we'll get you trained. Okay. Now I want to end that with showing you this site. Okay. Let me move this. I just showed you the plan slides in English. Okay. Team leaders, if you want a little 12-minute presentation you want to give to someone, pretty much what I did. These are my upline leaders, Jill, JR, and Vicky. They're great people. They'll talk to you, any of your people. Crazy earners making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You just click on it, and I think they have they show the plan, and they have like a success story. Okay, you watch it. I think it's like 12 minutes. Okay, they go through the whole comp plan, little less detail. I did it just at a little more detail. Okay, so that's that. If you go back to there's Aqualine, there's the slides I just showed you. They have a whole training library. Okay, you get the overview, English, Spanish, coaching, action sheet. We all get started with a little download, and then they have trainings that will get you up to speed. Here's the compensation. This is the top leader in the country, Jared Burnett. He's actually the kid of Vicky and JR, who I just showed you. That's pretty cool. But he does a 28 compensation video. He breaks it down, maybe even more detail than I just did. And of course, I want to show you the last thing, the product slides. This is, you say, well, I want to get up to speed on the product. Guys, look at them. The things I just showed you, they're all laid out here. You want to learn about the skincare line, just click on it, and there's a video that plays, and it goes through the whole. So one of the leaders, I'm not sure who it is, doing a full, they dig into it deep. It's actually JR, the top earner, not JR, but Jared, the top earner. But he goes through what testimonials they have they go through a full 35 minutes. You can watch some of it, watch one video at a time if you come on board, just to get up to speed on the company. So they built this great site. It's going to help us build our team by watching what I built this little page with what I'm showing you right now. And then we segue in, if you look at right below my video, is this link to open up this page. Okay, guys, I'm done. I hope that helped. Get back to me. We'll get you rolling.